Hi, this is Jevin Kharod, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, distillation improvement opportunity. Now, what is that? Some of the biggest hazards in the life of distillation column present themselves during initial commissioning phase and recommissioning after turnaround. Now, what is that? During installation of turnaround distillation tower, initially full of air need to remove before introducing hydrocarbon and other flammable. A common way to doing with readily available utility push air by opening steam tower base and venting from the top. Replace steam with the flue gas and similar step usually consider complete steam can be seen venting from the top of the tower. It takes some hour since much of steam initially condenses and result heating the tower wall and internal. The primary concern during airfree to make sure the tower is not isolated steam inside because potential for the steam to condense and create a vacuum in the tower which may not designed to handle. Now, incident have occurred result heavy scale and loose bolt, flow, weld, sludge, etc. Initial installation activity inadvertently behind when the tower is closed. Some of the distillation column use separate range of the hydrocarbon, liquefied petroleum gas, heavy gas oil, and tower was eventually air-free. Unit startup and feed mixture sent the tower for separation. The tower and tray were constructed carbon steel. There were some scale present in the system. Now, bulk hot liquid started flowing through tower. All the debris include scale, leftover component such as nut, bolt was washed from the bottom of the tower and bottom pump. The pump were protected, suction stanner, but because of huge amount of debris, stanner can be become plugged. Second, into operation. In order to clean stanner, pump have to shut down. The stanner isolate, open, stanner remove and clean with steam hose, reinstall line, reopen, pump restarted. Special packing set, high efficiency valve tray may be more sensitive, residual debris accumulation of the fabrication all through the application also presume to more likely use stainless steel and other material construction. They will reduce scale formations. Now, material of constructions. New equipment typically designed with strain combination, thermal and chemical pressure. Other stress anticipate for operation generally incorrect material sneak through screening, testing, manufacture problem. During normal operation, there may result corrosion, disappearance of the component, ineffective separation will result direct safety issue unless their outer wall of the tower connection, tower made incorrect material. More complex system, greater opportunity, incorrect material to be used. Unexpected compatibility issue such as condensation, concern describe the things. Now, liquefied filling the tower during start of operation. Possibility literally flood liquid fill. Tower oppose more flooding, having much more liquid and vapor traffic during start of the tower. Initial inventory hydrocarbon was intentionally created in the tower bottom to allow liquid and liquid traffic to the established when warming tower later. However, operator failed to open column bottom line. Tankage was misguided. Level reading. The level instrument was displaced type device designated. Association with transmitter measure liquid level 1.5 meter span such as 100% of calibration correspond 3.1 meter in a tower that was 50 meter tall. Apparent reduction in level result fluid and base of tower being higher temperature, therefore lower density with the displaced level device which did not temperature compensation. As bottom temperature in the column increase, density fall, which reflected apparent reduction indicated level 100% to 80%. Displacer level device no longer measure level in the column, but responding changes in the density of the fluid, having reading less than 100% bottom instrument suggests more liquid could add safely and point where eventually the tower was completely liquid full. Once more heat was put in the tower, this liquid expanded the built pressure, which was relieved through relief valve and sent the atmospheric blowdown stack, where problem with other independent high level alarm, one was not working, other was ignored, as it was normal practice to be alarmed during startup. The blowdown stack was designed handle relief valve discharge of the vapor. Now, bulk hot liquid discharge was vented top of the stack, fall to ground and found ignition sources. Fouling. Distillation column perform best pit stop clean free from the particulate. However, it is not always sometimes. There are scale buildup in the column. There have been limited scale buildup has not been problem with conventional tower internal standard saddle packing. However, there has been replaced higher efficiency packing. The scale buildup time does not come issue and can affect distillation performance. With reduced efficiency, isolation would be issue. Continue buildup could lead higher pressure drop and potentially unstable column operation. Column pressure relief system and typical located top. So increased bottom pressure may be condition closer design limit than conventional packing. Good operating practice prevent issue overpressurizes. This increase risk associated isolating, decontamination and opening process equipment maintenance. Column require more regular shutdown, decontamination or cleaning packing. This may increase overall operational risk. Flooding. Flooding occurs upward flow vapor and downward flow liquid. Increased point of the liquid can no longer flow down the column. Such even occur plant no longer initial commissioning. Startup new plant. It take time. Old operator to get a feel from how equipment operate. Respond changes in point can more prevalent facility less experienced operator. Flooding situation generally not safety concern except in progress to the point of overpressurizing system, which point tower could be protected by pressure relief valve. Now, some of the distillation operation, particular non-ideal solution involved lead to low boiling and high boiling azeotrope mixture can result concentration of the particular component certain tray level with the column. This could lead problem material construction or in case certain compound chemical stability issue. Now, distillation system relatively simple, but despite there have been several incidents associated overfilling column, faculty, control and mole operation faults with level instrument are sometimes difficult diagnose. Increasing complex system make it even harder. More advanced control system are operator in area safety efficiency, control of set condition, experience abnormal operations are potential issue. Control system not been designed to manage additional operator may lose some troubleshooting skill and they are not practiced often due to control system doing such a great job must be over time. Now, they are case, chemical and complete foreign. The main process flow enters the tower. The potential scenario, leak failure, tube, cell tube heat exchanger in the feed preheating, tower reboiling, leading heat medium, steam entering the system. This is commonly disruptive normal operation tower. Contaminant flashes upon entering the tower, resulting tray and other internal being displaced, causing an extent shutdown. Now, technology involved higher pressure drop, perhaps even similar pressure drop. Consequences could be more several than the standard sieve tray and packing type tower. Process hazard should recognize potential obvious contaminant event and ensure equipment sustain each event without catastrophic failure. Now, several industries accident occur, packing support grid have failed, tray have become detached their support. One situation occurred where pack column was not operating efficiency. Various investigations were undertaken. Column was open, inspection during a turnaround. column completely empty. In course was obvious all the packing was sitting in the sum following failure, support grid. Now, in some of the cases, several flooding incidents where packing has been lifted. Other failure causes occurred due to corrosion, support grid and associated attachment. Pressure relief systems are typically located on top of the column or the reflux drum. The column internal fell and block the column. This may compromise relief capacity, leading overpressure and potential rupture of the column. In additional risk, distillation column where susceptible formation deposit pyrophoric compound such iron sulfide operation. There have been multiple intents of internal fire cause. Such compounds were present. Safety issue, emptying the decontaminant distillation column maintenance are significant different associated with the process. Equipment properly isolated, disconnected the vessel entry, purge with inert gas and possibility, steam out and remove residue flammable material before air is added. However, additional distillation column susceptible formation of deposit pyrophoric compound such iron sulfide during operation. There has been multiple intents of internal fire. The compound were present after air was introduced in the column. Despite having been steam out and inerted, typical preventive measures include through washing operation, sometimes chemical decontamination process. Not less prudent to monitor the system for the combustion when air is introduced. To be prepared, effective response should therefore residue pyrophoric that decontamination process is not removed. Prior entry personnel, column has to be adequately isolated, ventilated with air and tested multiple locations. Ensure it is safe to enter. If entry involves disruption, deposit, repeat gas testing if required, suitable interval. There are not possible guaranteed air purity. Use breathing apparatus such as air-fed mask should only be used exceptional case under carefully controlled conditions. Okay guys, this is up to our today's topic, distillation improvement opportunity. I hope you get sufficient knowledge after watching this video. Next Sunday we have covered some another chemical engineering topics. Till then, goodbye. Do take good care of yourself.